What's up, guys? Today we're going to do a song called East of Eden from Zella. And I was looking around online and I found a version of her playing this on an acoustic guitar, so we're going to learn exactly how she would perform this. And then I'm also going to show you how we could stick a capo on the guitar and make some of the chords a little bit easier to play. Maybe you don't feel like working on your bar chords today. Okay, real quick before we get going, make sure to hit subscribe. We're going to learn all kinds of stuff. To play this song, we're going to need an A major chord. Now, she uses a bar chord, so that's 5, 7, 7, 6, 5, 5. But she also uses an open A2, so we have nothing, 0, 2, 2, 2, and 0. And it's the exact same note, so you could play it here, or we could play it here. We need a C sharp minor chord, so I have nothing, 4, 6, 6, 5, 4. We need an E major chord, that's 0, 2, 2, 1, 0, 0. We need a B chord, so I have nothing, 2, 4, 4, and 4. And we're going to let our finger just mute the first string, so we're not going to play that one. And we also need an F sharp minor chord, so that was 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2. Again, remember, after I show you the song this way, I am going to show you an easier way to play these chords. Now, unless I say otherwise, every time you see a chord written, we're going to hit the lowest note in the chord. So on the A chord, it would be the 6th string. And then I'm going to pick strings 2 through 4 with my 1st, 2nd, and 3rd finger, all at the same time. And we're going to count it like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 4. The intro is pretty straightforward. We just have A 2 times, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, then do it again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we go to C sharp minor. Now make sure when we're playing the C sharp minor that our thumb is now hitting the 5th string instead of the 6th, because that's the lowest note in that chord. Then we go to E, my thumb's back on the 6th. I go through all of that one more time, so we do the A, C sharp minor, E, and then I go to a B chord, just one measure. And again, so the 5th string now is the lowest note of this chord, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're going to go right into the verse. 3, 4. And the verse was almost like the intro. We have 2 measures of A, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and C sharp minor, then E. Go through that again. And then we go back to an A. Now technically this part we could call it a bridge, but it's so short that I'm just going to put it in the verse section. This is the tiger on the prowl part. We have 2 measures on A, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we go to a B, but we do 1 measure like normal, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we hit it just 1 extra time and let it ring out. 2, 3, 4. So it rings out for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. course started off C sharp minor, then we go to E, and then we go to an A, but this time she uses the open A chord, and then we go to E. And then you just repeat all of that 3 more times. Now right after the chorus it goes back into a verse, and another bridge section goes into another chorus, and right after the second chorus we're going to go to a new section. 3, 4. Now this is that section towards the end when she starts off singing If I Wanted to Stay. We play an F sharp minor, we do that for 2 measures, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we go to E, and then the B. That happens 4 times, and right after the 4th time we go to a C sharp minor, and we're going to play that for 4 measures. So we pick through it for the first 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we'll just hit it 1 time on the 4th measure. 2, 3, 4, and then we'll go right back into the chorus, and that's the end of the song. Now if we want to make this song a little bit easier to play, we could stick a capo on the 4th fret, and instead of playing an A chord, we'll play an F. It's still an A, but I'm going to call it out by the other name, by the name relative to the capo. So you just play an F chord, that would be 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, and 1. And you might find that it is a little bit easier with the capo on. It might push the strings a little bit closer to the frets. And if you're still having trouble playing the chord that way, we could take our first finger and put it down here on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and we'll play nothing, 3, 3, 2, 1, and then nothing. We'll try to mute the 1st string by letting our 1st finger touch it. So instead of playing an A chord, we're going to play the F. Instead of playing the C sharp minor, we're just going to play an A minor. So that's nothing, 0, 2, 2, 1, 0. Instead of playing the E chord, you would play a C chord. So that's nothing, 3, 2, 0, 1, 0. Instead of playing that B chord, you can just play a G chord. So 3, 2, 0, 0, 0, 3. And then instead of playing that F sharp minor chord, you could just play a D minor chord. So that was nothing, nothing, 0, 2, 3, and 1. And one more time I want to remind you that we're always going to have our thumb hitting the lowest note in that chord, so the lowest note that I was calling out. And when we're playing the D minor chord, our thumb's going to go all the way down to the 4th string, and on this chord I would pick the first 3 strings instead with my other fingers. Alright guys, I hope this video helps you out. I thought this was a cool song. I really like that girl's voice. And one thing I wanted to say about capos real quick is they're cool, and sometimes you could put them on and maybe if you didn't want to play so many bar chords right then, but still work on your bar chords anyway, because there might be a time when you're going to need to play a bar chord. It's good for your hand strength and for other things too. And I also want to say that sometimes, even though these different bar chords we do may be challenging, we kind of want our practice to be challenging a little bit. If we're only practicing things that we can do really easily, then that's not, the best practice. Please remember to like and subscribe, follow me on social media, and I'll see you next time.